Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Demon Slayer Season 1, Episode 9. I just watched today the episode 7 and 8. If you want to see my reaction videos about that, I'm gonna put the links into the eye. Normally, I still have the time to watch 2 episodes. That's gonna be cool. And also, maybe that's what I need, you know, I was gonna say to end what is happening right now, the situation. But I have the impression that, in fact, it's gonna be that kind of anime, finishing each time with a new information, with a new situation, with really a cliffhanger to make us want the next episode. The advantage that I have on you guys is the fact that I'm gonna binge watch this anime, at least all of the seasons which are already out, so I'm not gonna have to wait a lot each time to have the answer about that. But, you know, finishing the episode 7 by meeting for the first time Muzan Kibutsuji. Again, I'm not sure of the last name. Meeting him for the first time, I was really not expecting to face him, really, to discover his face and to have other information about him. I mean, that much. Already, you know, the fact that the other demon, who was in fact 3 demons, that one, the fact that he was afraid of talking about him, his creator, that was already a big information, you know, for me, the fact that he was afraid, the fact that he made him promise to not say the truth because maybe you would know it no matter what, like kind of a god, and he was afraid because you tortured him, you're tormenting him. So already that, it was an information. So to finish the episode 7 by discovering his face, it's another information. The fact that he has a wife and a daughter, that's another information. The fact that he lives a normal life into the human world, that's another information. You know, he's not a cruel demon going from one place to another place just to kill people, just to feed himself. The fact that he can transform people just like that, like what he did to that man with 3 fingers, he transformed him, and without really thinking about it, like that poor guy, he didn't ask for anything. That was already information. So all of that in just one episode and big things like that, I was surprised. And during the last episode, we discovered even more about him. The fact that it's not the same name that he's using into the real world. The fact that he can choose to kill people or to create them, to make them demons. Like, it's a choice that he's making. It's not like he has to feed himself and each people that he's killing is transforming them. Not at all. He can make that choice. He can control that ability. That's something. The fact that he's so arrogant and all, like, it confirmed it, the last episode. There is a curse around him when he's transforming people that you can fight, that Tamayo and Yushiro, they managed to fight. Maybe not the 2 demons who obey to you just like that, like who appear just like that when you summon them and who are gonna attack our guys because you asked them. Like, are they obeying to you because of that curse? A lot of questions. A lot of questions. And also that big one, that big information, I mean, about that flashback, you already fought someone into the past who had the earrings that Tanjiro he has right now. Was it way back into the past, even before you were a demon? Or was it when you were a demon? That guy who had these earrings, maybe it was Tanjiro's dad. I remember, you know, it was one information that they gave during the first episode, and I already wondered about it in the review of that first episode. How did he disappear, or how was he killed? It was not clear, so maybe it was that, it was him. You know that Tanjiro is a demon slayer. You don't know for now that he is related to Nezuko, that Nezuko is right there as a demon, and also that she has that ability, like at least Tamayo, she thinks that by working with Nezuko's blood and other demons' blood, maybe she can find a way to create a medicine to make them human again. I don't think so. I don't think that it can work like that. In a way, I find that solution too easy. When it's not, it's clearly not. It's gonna take time and all. But for me, really, I said it during the review of the last episode, I don't know why I'm imagining all of this journey to make Nezuko human again. Almost something like a video game, like you're gonna live a lot of adventures, you're gonna kill a big villain, so you're gonna have new informations and a new step to take to go on adventures, to kill a new villain, new information. Like, I don't know why I'm imagining it taking a lot of time, forcing you to go out, to meet people, to have more information each time, like really with a lot of different people to fight. I'm imagining that anime like that. I don't know why. So a solution with people working on blood and stuff like that, I don't know why, but I'm not sure that it's really that, you know. It could be really that. And right there we're gonna have a fight, you know, during this episode with the arrow guy who has his eyes into his hands, but they are arrows, and the ball girl. They are, I was gonna say fun. No, they are attacking you, so they are not fun, but they are good characters, you know, how they look like, but also their attitude and stuff like that. I love characters like that. As I loved also during the last episode, Yushiro, and how he was with Tanjiro, you know, that relationship that was fun, the fact that they were fighting like that. And also Tanjiro defending Nezuko like, she's beautiful and all, and the other guy defending Tamayo like, she's beautiful and all. Are you in love with her? You spent a lot of time with her. But she's a woman and you're a boy. I mean, physically you stayed like that. She saved your life also and you spent a lot of time with her. I'm wondering about that. How it can work, you know, because you, with time, you are keeping the appearance of when you were transformed, but you're taking ages still. And I want to know also how it's working for Nezuko, sleeping, how many times she needs to sleep, for what reason, because she's fighting and or because she's hurt. I want to know. Okay. I'm gonna stop this intro, let's go for this episode. Again, like always, remember that if you want, you have my Patreon, on which we have some episodes of advance, at least 3. I can't know in advance, you know, how much, I mean, I don't have my schedule in mind right there. And with an extended or full reaction part, it depends if I'm reacting a lot in front of each episode. And like I say each time, even extended reaction part, they're interesting, you know, on my Patreon, because on YouTube I'm forced to cut a lot, you know, each 5 seconds, to play with opacity, to transform the screen, like... If you want really the version of the video that I wanted you guys to see, the full reaction part or the extended reaction part with really the entire scene each time, you have my Patreon for that. And it's also the best way to support me, because I'm a little reactor, so YouTube is not considering me. I was gonna say that much, sometimes it's not at all. So if you want to support me, you have my Patreon, and that's why I'm offering to you these advantages on my Patreon. Even if it's just for 1 month, you know, it's already great. Let's go for this episode! The pictures, they are so bright, you know, the drawing. Your eyes, you little like Nezuko's eyes when she was close to lose it, you know. Can it be because of the curse? Temari demon and arrow demon. Temari? That's the name of that book? Yaba. Oh, it looks great. Yaba Susamari. Clearly, you're having fun. Seems so. Okay, so he has a lot of them. Because of the girls, maybe they're forced to obey. Oh, the music is good. Oh no! I said I found him cool and his relationship with Tanjiro was cool. Oh no! And that's it you want for the end, like? Oh, I'm really disappointed. Not sad we didn't know him that much, but disappointed.
私たちのことは気にせず戦ってください。守っていただかなくて大丈夫です。鬼ですから。父の方、雫波紋月。斜めから曲線をついてマリ能力を和らげたな。特別な回り方をしているわけじゃないのに。
Like it had his own conscience. Stop!
Yushiro.
Oh bah... Ah yes, he's dead. No! But you want for the end?
俺は言いましたよね。鬼狩りに関わるのはやめましょうと。
Oh, I'm glad that you're back! But with a special sword, with a special sword. Okay, okay, that's it. No. For sure you're having fun. One of the 12, I didn't get the name. Ah! I named you slaves, you know. Oh, she looks great! So cool! I know that it's not great for Tanjiro and all, but she's so cool as a character. It's blood? What's the music? Oh! Huh? Oh, that's great, you're gonna be able to anticipate stuff. You know that she's targeting you. That she sent you these two. Oh, the music is good, the pictures are good also. Oh, I love how you're picturing that actually. Oh, you're very dedicated to it.
まず間違いなくお前が今まで倒したやつあいつらをおとりにして逃げましょう。冗談です。
Your goodness, of course.
地ぼこりを立てるな。汚らしい。
What was that?
ほんの少しの間にすぐ新しい。
She's stronger. Are you gonna have to fight the 12? It would make sense with that impression that I had. He would fight a lot of different villains before getting to Muzan. Yushiro, we're gonna see you fighting. You're seeing them as your family that you need to protect. Each time it's gonna... Huh? How can you do that? He can move you like that with his arrows when he's closing his eyes. They did good. Whoa! Oh, so cool, Yushiro! I love your ability. How dare you! The runaway? She was one of the 12 and she ran away? Is it blood? Are you giving out human blood? You need to do things, you know, impulsively, like he can't predict it. Can you make yourself go in his direction? Transform that arrow so you're gonna go in his direction. No. Well done. Without touching them? Make them all go on it? That's it. Cool, very cool. Right there you're gonna be able to take some blood right on time? I'm not sure. But no matter what, right there you killed him for sure because the head is off and with the sword, the special sword, so it's okay. I'm sorry, during that moment, you know, I was so shocked by Yushiro's head. You know, out like that I didn't think about the fact that you need the special sword really to kill the demon. I was just like, oh, it's his head, so that's it, he's gonna die. But I should have guessed it by not seeing his body disappearing like that. I should have guessed that he would come back. And I'm glad because I was truly disappointed you saw it by, you know, imagining that he could die right there. I thought that his character during the last episode was interesting and he already had an attitude, you know, he was already doing stuff with that attitude and his relationship with Tanjiro, the fact that they were fighting like that, talking bad like that to each other. So I'm glad that we're gonna keep him, and his ability is really cool to disappear like that. It's cool and it's useful, clearly. So I'm glad that he's gonna be back, and right there you managed to kill the guy. I mean, the arrow demon. Oh, I don't have their names. No. It's straight. You know, yeah. I don't have their names, but the arrow demon, I think that you had him, you killed him. I guess to know that you had to use his arrows against him, because if you can't make this arrow disappeared or going somewhere else, you have to make them go on him. I didn't guess that it would be with the sword, you know, with one of the water form. But I guess that it would be like that. The water forms, you know, each time that he's using his sword like that, Tanjiro, it's so great. I love how it's represented on screen. Really, the drawings during these moments, and no matter what, the drawings into this anime, I'm falling in love with that each time. It's really beautifully done, and the music's going with it also, they are so cool. Because, you know, in some animes and shows, the music sometimes they are too much because they are not guiding the emotions, they are pushing the emotions, so it's too much. And sometimes also they are too present, like in all of the episodes, when in fact you have to use them only during epic moments, you know, during moments like we need them. So right there for me, they are used in a clever way, they are not pushing the emotions and they are not always present. And the fact, you know, that it's more environment music, you know, and not epic music, it's also creating a mood. I don't know how to say it. You know, it's not guiding the emotions like the epic musics can do. It's more, yes, printing a mood, printing something into the fight. And with the sounds, you know, with the music really used, it's almost like a sacred moment, like not a religious moment, but you know, it's giving that vibe, that mood. It's cool, I appreciate that, truly. 12. They have 12, I don't have the name of the, you know, kind of stuff. 12, and there are the 12 who are really close to Muzan, who shared a lot of blood with him. That's why they have that scent. And that's why they are obeying to him. They are one of the 12. Tamayo, the runaway. Tamayo, were you one of the 12 at some point and you ran away? 200 years ago? It means that you ran away even before that. You know, she said the runaway and that she would get the runaway back with the Demon Slayer. Like, it's something which could please Muzan to see her again, to give the runaway, to give Tamayo to him. So there is really something like it's related to Muzan Kibuchi, like the fact that she ran away, the fact that she's related to them. So for me, yes, she might be one of the 12, which could mean that they are close to him, they are obeying to him, maybe because of that curse, but you can run away. Maybe because Tamayo, she said it, she found a way to break that curse and she transformed her body and all. Nezuko is hurt and she can't heal herself really quickly because she has that issue about the fact that she needs to sleep each time that she's hurt. Or right there, what? You're gonna need to sleep during 10 years? I'm sorry, but I really don't know how it's functioning. And I think that this medicine that you gave her, in fact, it was human blood. I know that this blood, she didn't have it by killing someone, you know, that she found a compromise with that, Tamayo, but I don't know why I wanted Nezuko to stay pure, to never have human blood. And with that, you know, if I'm right about it, it's human blood, I have the impression that you're cheating. She's not gonna be as pure as really no human blood at any point. We'll see. And maybe, you know, that impression that I had about them, you know, the fact that this journey about having Nezuko transformed into a human, that it would take time, a lot of adventures, a lot of fights against different villains. Maybe it's gonna be that, you know, and that's why, you know, I couldn't believe into that medicine's solution. Maybe in fact it's gonna be the solution, and I was right also, because you're gonna have to fight and kill all of the 12. Maybe it was that, you know, that impression that I had was coming from that. That thing about being able to see the arrows, it was also the same symbol, you know, which was protecting the house, which was creating an illusion. So it means that it's Tamayo who did it, both of these things. The girl, you know, the Temari girl. I know that she's annoying because she's losing a lot and she's just having fun, like it can be annoying. But her character, she's, you know, how she looks like, she's really cool. And her abilities also are really cool, you know, to have arms, you know, growing like that. And how she's acting and all, she's not cool, like, I'm not gonna love her character. Not only because she's a villain, but also because she's annoying. But as a character, she's interesting and she looks great, and it's great to have a character like that. She's really well done. And the fights are really beautiful. How it's done, you know, I find that beautiful. And it's gonna take time now, you know, fight like that against big demons, against the 12. Each time it's gonna take 2, 3, 4 episodes, something like that. You know, I'm thinking about the chronology, I'm thinking about getting to Muzan Kibutsuji. Kibuchi? Yeah! I have an issue with his last name. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now. I'm gonna watch the next episode right now. Not you, for you it's gonna be on another day. Or if you are watching this on YouTube, you can go on my Patreon and have at least the 3 next episodes already, and with an extended or a full action part. And again, extended or action part, it's already interested because I'm not forced to cut each 5 seconds and to transform that much the picture. If you can be interested. To support me also, if you can. Just if you can, if you can't, don't worry. I'm not gonna be mad at you. It's all for you for today, and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye. I just thought about it, I didn't watch the end of it, you know. But again, it's not really hidden scenes, it's the presentation of the next episode. Huh? They met for the first time today? The 2 demons? They became friends, chatting with each other, and they were here. They just met, these 2 demons. Okay, that's an information. I'm gonna watch each time that end. I will see that. But if it's informations like that, I find them interesting, you know. Maybe I'm gonna watch them during the review, not really at the end of the episode. Because, you know, they are presented such in a funny way. It's cutting a little the tension and the emotions of the episode. I will see that.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.